Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I recently got from Book Outlet. So it says in the title, it's an unboxing. If you know my channel, most of the time I can't wait to open the box and I just take a picture with the box and then I show you the books I got. For some reason, just holding the box in the thumbnail is a game changer for people clicking on videos. But yeah, I still got a whole bunch of books from Book Outlet. I just couldn't wait to open it. And here we are. I'm going to discuss what I got. I haven't looked at them all too much just to keep the excitement of me not really knowing the books all too well. Let's just get into it, I guess. The first book that I got was from Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon, and I really wanted to get the rest of Sandhya Menon's books because I am currently reading When Dimple Met Rishi by this author, and this is like a companion. It has different characters. I think it's set in the same world. It's a cute little romance. It's an Indian main character, and I think they're both Indian. And it looks like this book has a lot to do with film. I'm gonna read the description so I can try to figure out what the frick this is about because I have no idea. This book seems to be about this girl named Twinkle. She is really big into filmmaking and she wants to be like a director. This guy approaches her. His name is Sahil Roy, and he's actually the twin brother of the guy that she has a big crush on, and he approaches her and says, hey, let's direct this movie for this film festival so we can, you know, try to win or whatever. She takes it as a cool opportunity to make a movie and also make some steps to try to get the twin brother to like her, obviously. She ends up getting emails from someone that's mysteriously named N, and she thinks it's the twin brother, but she don't really know, and she finds out that she's starting to have a lot of feelings actually for Sahil, who's the dude she's making the movie with, and she's trying to figure out how to deal with these random feelings she's having. And it also mentions that the book is told through the letters Twinkle writes to her favorite female filmmakers, which is really cool. I don't know if that's throughout the whole book or if we get to read some of these letters. That's a really cool concept for sure. So definitely interested in that. And oh, look how cute this is, like with the popcorn and everything. I feel like this is going to be such a good vibe. I am, like I said, still reading When Dimple Met Rishi. I still don't know how I feel about it because, I don't know, like some things have made me cringe a lot, to be honest, but it's still fine at the same time. Honestly, the main reason that I went on Book Outlet was because I knew that the rest of her books was on the website, and then I found a bunch of other books to get. So let's continue and we can talk about the other book by this author that I got. Also, wait, I got this book hardcover, perfect condition for $2. I call that a massive win. The next book I got was There's Something About Sweetie by Sandhya Menon. This is actually supposed to be a sequel to When Dimple Met Rishi, and my friend Brittany is raving about this book. She's the one that told me to read all of these books, but she specifically said she thought I'd really like this one. This is another Indian teenage love story, but this one's a little bit different. Sweetie is described as someone who is on the thicker side, and she's dealing with that and her mother's judgment and telling her that she needs to watch her weight and everything, and like that is just the most annoying feeling. Like, I cannot stand when people do that. Like, it's our body, so why the heck are you commenting on it? You know, don't tell us to work out, just let us live. Pretty sure that this is the love story of Rishi's brother, Ashish. I'm probably mispronouncing all of these names, so let me know because I will take the constructive criticism. And he actually showed up for like a scene so far in Dimple, and I was like, whoa, I think this guy is cool. Like, I kind of liked him way more than Rishi instantly. So I have high hopes that this is going to be a good book for me. Also, it's the purple vibe. This is my favorite color. Lavender, light purple, like that sort of thing is my favorite. It looks like Ashish is one of those really popular guys. He's athletic and everything, but then his girlfriend breaks up with him, and he kind of feels like his ego has been hit. And his parents are very much annoying because The whole thing about Dimple met Rishi is arranged marriage, and that's the whole thing in that one. And since this is the same family, they're trying to be like, yeah, we can find you a wife. But he doesn't want them to do that for him, obviously. And then apparently in a moment of weakness, Ash challenges them to set him up with somebody. Apparently they insist that he date an Indian American girl under contract, so he'll be taking his date on fun excursions like visiting the Hindu temple and his eccentric Jita auntie. Kill him now. How is this ever going to work? So apparently he accidentally falls into the dating thing where his parents try to set him up just because his ex broke up with him. Obviously, the girl is Sweetie. It describes her as a track athlete, but also says, oh, and she's also fat. To Sweetie's traditional parents, this last detail is the kiss of death. So dude, I think that is going to be so nice for me to read. Brittany was telling me that because, you know, these are issues I struggle with. So I just feel like this is going to be so nice to read and see like myself into a character a little bit. And I feel like this couple arrangement sounds really adorable. Look at them. That's so cute. The next book that I got was one I've been wanting for a long time. So when I saw it on Book Outlet, I was like, I need it. I got The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I've heard that this is beautiful, enemies to lovers gold. I'm pretty sure it's an adult book, and it is pretty much two people working in a publishing company. They cannot stand each other, but I think they have to work together on a project and feelings start to develop, but they hate each other so freaking much, and I cannot wait to witness this chaotic storm. I first heard about this probably from Whitney from Witty Novels. She has loved this book and raved about the romance in here, and I just want a cute romance like this. That's all I know about it, and I want it. I want to enjoy something like this. The next book that I got is The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. My friend Julia from A Reader's World has raved about this book. I have never seen the paperback of this, and there was the hardcover edition, but I was feeling cheap. Even on Book Outlet, I was feeling cheap. So I got the paperback just in case if I didn't like it or something. Julia says this is the more mature version of Moxie, which is another book that I really enjoyed that she recommended me. It follows three girls. It's a feminist hardcore book uplifting these teenage girls, Grace, Rosina, and Erin, the shy new girl in town, the queer punk girl from a Mexican immigrant family, the girl who suspects she may actually be an android. Apart, they're strong, but together they're stronger. They are the first Nowhere Girls. Grace moves to this town, I'm pretty sure, and she finds out about this story of this girl that recently had to move out of town because she was raped by one of the popular guys at the school, unfortunately, so definitely trigger warnings for that. And I think Grace, Rosina, and Erin decide to take a stand against this. That's all I freaking know about it, but it sounds like a wonderful, powerful story, and I cannot wait to give this a read because I feel like it really is going to be absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's dedicated, and it just says for us. I'm guessing it's like for us women, you know, all the terrible things that women have gone through. Yeah, it definitely sounds very similar to the plot of Moxie, so I'm interested to see the comparison between these two books and how they were done differently. The next book I got is really random, and most of y'all probably won't care, but it's Mad Love by Paul Dini and Pat Cadigan. This is like a Harley Quinn novelization. It's her origin story, and I have like low-key wanted this. If you can't see my little Harley Quinn shrine over here, I heard this is actually good. And it was really cheap on Book Outlet. So I was like, I have to give it a try. It's her whole origin story with the Joker. If you don't know the story of Harley Quinn with her origin story, she was pretty much a psychiatrist, just a normal person. And she gets a patient. He's the Joker. And they talk a lot. You know, she's trying to help him. And then slowly she starts to fall in love with him and go crazy. And becomes his partner in crime. It's chaotic. She is an anti-hero, a villain, and it's so interesting. I loved the Birds of Prey movie so much, so I'm so interested in her as of lately. So I cannot wait to see if I enjoy this origin story novelization because I feel like it could be really cool if it's done well. The next book I got, I wasn't expecting to get, but I kind of fell for the hype, I guess. I got Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the third book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and if you remember anything about me, if you've been watching my videos, I didn't really like Stalking Jack the Ripper, but so many people have told me the second one is so much better. I've had the second one because I found a signed copy of it and I couldn't help but get it. I'm also really interested in the Houdini thing, like the magician. I feel like that'd be really cool. And the second one has to do with Dracula. I don't really understand these books. They're historical fiction. The last one was set in London. The main character, Audrey Rose, and someone named Thomas Cresswell were trying to figure out who Jack the Ripper was. As you can probably tell from the title. I really liked their dynamic. It's just the actual plot and everything was pretty not that great. Like, I wasn't very impressed by it. But everybody's telling me, even people that didn't like the first book, say the rest of the series is really fun. And since this was so cheap on Book Outlet, I was just like, okay, maybe I'll give it a go and we'll see if I like the rest of this series, because it is an interesting concept how each book they're switching to like a new weird thing. Like Dracula, Houdini. I forgot what the fourth one's about. I don't really care. I'll figure it out later. I just spit like everywhere. I have 2 more books. I realized I never said how many books I got. Oops. I think it was like 8. I got Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. Ignore the stickers that are on some of these books. This is the second book in the Renegade series. I don't know if there's like a different name for the series, and I haven't even read the first one, but I absolutely love her other series, the Lunar Chronicles, and I'm positive I will be continuing with this trilogy that she has here. I'm like annoyed that I haven't read it already, and since I saw it on Book Outlet for so cheap, I was like, yes, I need it. And this is another thing that I really wanted to buy from there. They had the third one as well, and it sold out, so I'm definitely upset about that because I could have had the whole trilogy ready to binge, but no, it did not happen that way. All I really know about this is it's a superhero type of vibe. I'm pretty sure there is a thing where 2 people from enemy groups kind of fall in love with each other, but they don't realize they're from the enemy groups somehow. I seriously don't know much about this book, and I should not read the description of this one because I will get spoilers. My friend Brittany tells me it's absolutely fantastic, and I feel like a terrible booktuber right now because I'm not really giving you any information about it. But hey, it's like 1 in the morning right now, so I just don't feel like researching it right now. But it's superhero vibes, and it's Marissa Meyer, and she is a fantastic author, so I know it's gonna be good. The final book that I got from Book Outlet is Finale by about to burp my life away, by Stephanie Garber. This is the 3rd book in the Carvel series, and I have read both of the other ones, and I just have yet to get this one yet. I really enjoyed the first one. I think I gave it 5 stars. The second one I gave like 4 stars. I did read it in one day, so obviously it was interesting. But I never really felt the urge to buy this book the day it came out or anything. And I was kind of waiting for it to get it for cheaper because it's not my favorite series in the whole world, but it's definitely entertaining and I do want to see where it goes. The first one is kind of chaotic. I'm trying to remember like exactly what's going on with it. I know there's a crazy carnival festival sort of thing called Carvel, and people have to be invited to it. It's something that is very mysterious. We follow 2 sisters who have a really abusive father. Their mother disappeared when they were younger and they don't know anything about it, and they dream of going to Carvel. Like, they want to go there so bad. It's kind of like the only thing getting them through their life. And one day, after years of the main character Scarlett writing to the guy that's supposed to run the whole Carvel event called Legend, she writes to him all the time, and one day he finally answers her and gives them an invitation. And the whole thing about Carvel is there's a whole competition you can win to get a special prize. I think the prize changes like every year. This place is kind of magical. Like, there's no magic in this world, but the only thing that we can know is this stuff is weird. Like, we don't know what's going on with it. Things don't make sense. And it's whimsical and crazy, and it's kind of like a mystery. So it was something that I definitely had to fly through because I needed answers, and I definitely still need answers after what happened in the second book. So definitely really intrigued to find out what happens in the finale. Great name. Well, those are all the books that I got from Book Outlet. Let me know if you've read any of them and have enjoyed them, hated them. Give me your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like it, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below. And go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked. And goodbye.